broke. Did you fix it?
I don't know.
Take your hands off it. All right.
I need it up a little bit.
How we doing? Welcome to Pick Central. I am the host today, Martin Archibald Mush.
Guy's in a suit.
I'm in a suit and my hat. It's a Coin Boys Day. We're going to Morgantown, Pennsylvania, Hollywood Casino.
Today?
Yup, today. They're picking us up in a Hummer limo. Big Data and Jack, Hummer limo we're going to Pennsylvania and back. We're going to play some blackjack. I'm going to ride some horses. What?
I mean,
Big
could just switch seats. You could just switch seats.
I'm trying to help you guys out the camera.
No, we'll fix it later.
Yeah, you can spin the other mic around and use the one mic to your
We'll
left.
fix it later.
You were struggling.
I was trying to
Use the mic that's to your left, the other, a different mic. Yeah, and just spin that one around. There you go.
I mean, what's Mincy? Mincy's talking about, what's he texting about? Fucking donations or something right now?
Brother, it's Hogs weekend.
But yeah, I got a Coin Boys event. We're playing Blackjack Live. Shout out to Coin Boys yesterday. TJ, tell me if this is... We got 1,227 subs in 3 days.
Yeah, that's what I said yesterday. You guys are
Is that
actually
good
doing
or bad?
it. Very, very, very good. That's
All right.
top 1% on Twitch.
All right, so go subscribe. I appreciate it. Let me tell you, Big Ev, there's probably bad commenters and all that thing now. The Twitch chat, delightful human beings.
I tuned in for a little bit yesterday, actually.
Did you? Thanks.
bit, yeah.
That's a friend.
I tune in.
You're a good friend.
I think my problem is I go to comment. I don't think I actually have a login. I don't think I have a sign in on Twitch.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I tried to comment twice and it just didn't let me because I don't think I have a handle.
It's fun though.
I just clicked on the link from Twitter.
If you subscribe, we do marble races, and it's fucking electric.
I did watch the one you did. They got good courses.
Great courses. There's so many courses. It's
I watched the
insane.
one where Spider was winning and then the guy jumped him.
Yeah,
at the
he
very
jumped
end.
him.
That was
Yeah.
what I was watching.
That was tough for Spider, but and we hit we did $10 spin, hit 4K on
That's
a spin,
crazy.
which is awesome. And then we're doing blackjack, and then we went to so it's lightning roulette, so it's a live guy. You never play that?
I know people. My friends actually hit pretty big on it. I think I was telling you about that one time.
Yeah, so like
I never played it myself though.
So you put a number on, and then all of a sudden it does a lightning bolt, and it hits certain numbers, and if it hits your number, and it goes up to 500x. So it's 500x, 100x, 200x, 50x, doesn't matter. It decides itself. And then if your number hits, you get whatever you bet times 100 or whatever it said.
So it's not like the standard hitting a number times 35.
No, it's that times 100.
It's okay.
So if you bet $10,
Got
it's
it.
100x, you get the 1,000 instead of just 30. Yeah, it's crazy.
Good.
And then, but there's a live dealer. And the funniest part, you could type in the chat and talk to the live dealer. And we're talking to the guy who's doing the roulette, and it was like, just letting you know, you got 1,000 people watching it. See what he says? He goes, "These are Coin Boys?" It was so fucking funny. But yeah, shout out to Twitch, the Twitch chat. You guys are the best. We're gonna talk Final Four, obviously. I would like to talk to Big Ev right now about Eric Church, because Eric Church, everyone's freaking the fuck out. He had a concert in San Antonio, I believe, and he canceled it. He's a huge UNC fan, and he's canceled it to go to the game. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he canceled it to go to the game. So I said this. One, did he have to tell everyone that he canceled it to go to the game? And I said, yeah, probably, because he's a huge star, and if everyone sees him at the game, like, what the fuck? So I went back and forth. I love it. I mean, good for him. Like, he's a person, he doesn't care about every single one of, I mean, yeah, he cares about his fans, but it's like, bro, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm going. Two, everyone that was going to the concert is really mad because they obviously booked that concert. If you're a college basketball fan, you're looking, is this Final Four time, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, they don't care about basketball if that's what they're talking about. You know?
Also, just in general, I'd imagine most Eric Church fans aren't the biggest basketball fans.
No, I don't think so as well.
The country music and basketball, there's some overlap, but I imagine not a ton.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not mad at him. Are you mad at him?
No, I think it's I would understand if it was a regular season game or something, but I mean, I think I'd be so hypocritical as a diehard sports fan to sit here and say if I was in the same spot, if like Ohio State was playing like Michigan in the Final Four, like I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'll be in attendance.
Facts.
If I had it like he does,
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, even like we were talking about, because we're going to New Orleans, and obviously Duke's my favorite team. I'm like, I'm going to that. If we're not streaming, I'm going. And like, we didn't know if we were gonna go through the company. I was gonna buy whatever ticket I could. I didn't give a fuck. We shout out Game Time. They got us tickets to go, which is fucking awesome. But yeah, I think that you have to go 1,000%. But I got to read this text real quick. Will ask, just got to have it by Saturday night when they do awards. Mincy's talking about the donations. Then he sends a picture of this. And New Orleans, this ain't an April Fool's joke. We were throwing the fuck down on Friday, Hogs for a Cause. They done messed up and gave us full 2 hours and the melt the walls Friday night. Mincy goes, late night, black light DJ set, 1 p.m. to 1 or 2 a.m. tomorrow. Gonna be bananas at our tent, too. And then Brandon Walker goes, let Big Cat DJ a quick set. That would go crazy.
Probably would go crazy.
It would go crazy. And also, shout out Brandon. I don't know if you saw this, but Brandon's going to be opening up stand-up for $20 Chef.
Oh, wow. Congrats, Brandon.
Yeah, so congrats. Can we give a congrats to the control room to him, please?
Congratulations, Brandon.
TJ, thank you. Yeah,
my guy.
It's pretty cool.
He's been talking about doing stand-up for so long. I'm really happy for
I
him.
know. I hope we clip this and show him how grateful we are that he's going to be opening up. And $20 Chef's been doing comedy for a while, and he's good at it, so it's going to be tough to live up. And I'm happy for Brandon that he's finally living his dream.
He's, like you said, he's definitely something. I think it's more been behind the scenes.
Yeah, he was nervous to tell
He
people.
talked about it quite a bit. It was something he wanted to dip his toes in. I think he wasn't totally sure, wasn't totally confident himself, but glad his friends rallied around him, boosted him up, and I think it's about that time.
Because he was nervous because he's on the Yak. There's a lot of funny people on there.
It's not funny.
He's not the funniest one on there, and he's nervous. And then he's like, well, Little Sass does it. He doesn't want to copy Little Sass doing his stand-up because he's 40, he's like 18. So it's like tough, you know? And then all of a sudden he was like, I was like, man, you got the courage. You got this. You are a guy from Mississippi that deserves the spotlight. You're a selfish guy anyway. Comedians love laughing at themselves.
Oh, yeah. I mean, no one likes to laugh at their own jokes more than Brandon Walker.
So he's a perfect comedian. That's all he needs. So congrats to Brandon Walker. I'm really happy for you. All right, today's show, we're going to do some calls. So call in. The number's going to pop up on the screen right now. 888-786-6522. That's 888-786-6522. Okay, so we'll talk about the Final Four real fast. What are you on in Kansas, Villanova? Because this has been brutal. I thought I was going to be definite Kansas. I went back on Villanova. And I'll be honest, Rico did play us a clip yesterday.
That clip is in my head.
A clip?
I had told myself that the entire world's going to be on Kansas because of the Moore injury. That's like needless to be said. I think at this point, I don't think there's anything that's going to change it. I think that it's already heavy on them. It's going to stay heavy on them. So my mindset was, you know what? Like, this is Villanova. It's Jay Wright plus points. I faded him last time. I'm not going to fade him again. Who do I trust at the end of the game with the ball? Colin Gillespie, blah, blah, blah. Give me Villanova in the 4.5. Then Rico plays the clip.
I'm asking if you could send the clip.
Of Jay Wright speaking it was very defeatist loser talk of him basically saying he doesn't know, like, Francesa asked him, would you compare, it was Francesa, right?
Yeah.
I think it was. Francesa basically asked him, does this team you have right now have the same qualities of your two national title teams? And as directly blunt as it gets, he said, with Moore, yes. Essentially saying without him, I don't know. And basically saying that guys that literally fell out of the rotation because they were so bad, he didn't trust them to play them. Now one of those guys to step up and basically shoot the lights out, play really well, something extra special to keep them in this game. That's essentially what he said.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get the clip from Rico because I would love to actually show the listeners because this is gambling information that everyone should know. And it was like, because like you said, everyone, their coaches were like, yeah, Moore is awesome. Like, Moore is great. We would love to have him. But it's next man up, and I'm not worried. We have the guys. He didn't say that.
No, he didn't say that at all. He said the opposite.
He didn't say that, and I was a little scared about that. And I'll be honest, you listen to Barstool Bench Mob, that's not even a plug. Like, I asked Gillespie. I was like, hey, like, I said all year, and I admitted I was wrong about Villanova, that they weren't that good. They're very good. I said, though, you have no depth. You guys play 6 guys. Now you have 5 guys. What do you do? He goes, well, we have like a couple of guys that fell out of the rotation that are ready to step up right now and play in this big stage. Fell off of the rotation just means you sucked.
Yeah,
They couldn't play in the games. They didn't fit in with the rotation.
I mean, you got to think, and especially when you're only playing 6 guys all year, that means like the 7, 8, 9 guys were just like that bad that Jay Wright was like, I can't even put you on the court.
Exactly. And it's like they can't St. Bonnie's it. Well, they can. They can't St. Bonnie's
honestly, no,
they're
gonna need to, basically. They're gonna need to try to do it for 2 games.
And foul trouble too. That's the problem.
That's definitely could be an issue.
Like but I also weirdly can see Archie Diacono just being like his brother all of a sudden, and like he just plays. But that's just all here. Like when you hear both of those things from Villanova, it's like, well, we're pretty happy we got here.
They just don't feel. I mean, they just are exuding zero confidence without Moore, which scares me. But that clip has been in my head literally the last 24 hours.
Well, I went back and forth. I like Kansas, and then I loved Villanova because I was like, everyone's on Kansas. It's Jay Wright plus 4 in March. It's like, what are we doing? Why would we do this? And then I heard that, and I'm like, I think I'm back on Kansas.
Kansas is such a complete team, and this would be so. I almost think I need to bet Kansas because when I made my bracket, I picked them to win it all.
And that's a gut.
And literally, I did this. It's funny. I think I said this once after the Super Bowl. In this year, in college football and pro football before the season, I picked the national champion, and I bet against both of them in the championship. I literally picked preseason. I literally picked Georgia to win national title. I dropped a ball sack play on Bama, lost, and then I picked the Rams preseason to win the Super Bowl. I bet the Bengals. They did cover though, so I did win that. But still, I bet against them in the Super Bowl. So this would be kind of classic me, just betting, like just fading the team that I believed in all along.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm the same way. I kind of go against what I say a lot too. I got futures, and it's just a clusterfuck. But like I said, having Kansas Villanova be the appetizer to Duke UNC is it's why it's one of the best Final Fours.
It's going to be fucking incredible. I mean, I think. That clip can't get out of my head.
I'm trying to. Rico said.
So I think I might have it. I just need to vet and see if it's correct.
I think it is. I see the picture of it.
Thing? All right, you want me to play it?
Play it.
Hang on. And then in the end, you got a chance to grind it out. That's what it's got to be. And that's a battle of wills, and that's what this game's going to be.
I don't like to rank teams, and you know, teams are all different. But does this team have all the qualities that your other 2 championship teams had?
You know what? With Justin, we did. We did. We got to figure this out, Mike. We're unproven. You know, without him, we're unproven. So, but we got a lot of great qualities. We really do, and we've got guys that can take their games to another level. The way we look at it is, you know, you got a guy like Justin, there's a lot of opportunities that he takes up because he's so good that other people have to relinquish because of him. Well, now those other people get to take on the.
Yeah, so I mean, that I'm betting Kansas. He literally just said, right away he said, with Justin, yes. Without him, we're unproven. Because he doesn't know what the team looks like without him.
But see, to me, then it almost like, but see, then my cynical brain goes even a step further and is like, is this a smoke screen?
Nah, I don't think so. I know what you mean because that's just a gambler and you're a sick fuck.
'Cause I'm just like, this might be, I'm like, he might be playing games.
Yeah, he might be, but it's like, dude, when he said with Justin, yes, got me. It like sinks in your chest. Like, how can I let this happen?
Kansas, they're the deeper team, the better. Like, I think they're the better all around team.
Yes. Can I gotta change subjects real fast because I want to ask TJ. TJ, on the Yak yesterday, what happened with Chris DiStefano? Because I'm a Chris DiStefano guy.
He walked in because like whenever somebody walks into the office, we try and wave them into the Yak. And he just started roasting people, basically. I think, like KB said, oh, you're in Indianapolis this weekend. What are you opening up for McAfee? And I don't know if that, like, pissed him off or what, but
sure did.
He just started, he roasted Nick. He said he looked like the city of Portland. He roasted KB. He said he looked like broke Gary V. And then he went into KFC Radio, and he was like, these guys don't matter at all. The only reason people watch this show is for Big Cat. They're, like, nobodies. They'll never be successful. I don't know. I know that he's like.
Oh, so he got
hard.
It sounded like he was mad.
All right, so the first two
I
were
can play
funny.
the KFC clip.
The first two were funny.
I didn't know he went in like that
We
hard.
can get the KFC clip. I would like that. The first two are funny, like comedian jokes. Like that's just
funny. They're riffing off the top. Like
once you say you're nobodies and only people watch it for Big Cat means you're mad.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Very mad.
I didn't know it went that deep. I just saw the clip where he came in here and just said, "You look like Portland. You look like broke Gary V or whatever."
Portland's funny. Nick
Portland
does look
funny.
Like Portland. But to say they're nobodies without Big Cat and all that means that they upset
that was
him.
Oh yeah.
So KB upset him with the joke of what are you opening for McAfee?
You know what it is with those guys?
I would
Here's
like
the
that. Look, he came in hot. The first two are funny, like comedian jokes. Sounds like
truth about those guys that were sitting in the Barstool. I don't know who they are, but the only one anybody cares about is Big Cat. The other ones, they pipe in with jokes. To me, they're like, "What are you doing? Open for Pat McAfee?" I was like, first of all, I'd love to. He doesn't respond to my messages. Second of all, it's like, who are these? Who are these people? You know what I mean? The thing is what's going on in our world is rampant narcissism. These people, they think they matter. The truth is, they don't matter. They're listening for Big Cat, and he just has his peripheral little friends around. Yeah. They're all little. They'll do nothing in life. You know what I mean? They'll get nowhere, and they just think, oh, yeah, I want to. They're like, oh, we're about to break a 1 million follower, 1 million subscriber YouTube plaque. They're like, wouldn't that be cool? I'm like, yeah. Dude, you had nothing to do with the 1 million followers. I should break it over your fucking head and put you being concussed shitting yourself on my Patreon. That's what I should do. You fucking asshole. I'm done.
So,
Here's one.
listen. One, he's a funny cat. Two,
super funny, and everybody in the act likes him as a comedian.
He's mad.
Yeah,
I got him upset.
It was. I think so a little bit. It was. I don't know. I went back and forth. Like, listen, because I do think that's kind of like a comedian. Like once you get going, like you kind of get hot. You're just like you get going. You're heated up, and you're just like. And when I say heated up, I'm not even mad. You're just kind of like get cooking. You're just roasting. You're going off the top, which is what he's good at. I know he's a New Yorker. New Yorkers tend to, when you get fired up, sometimes that line can get blurred where you sound serious. You might not have been as serious as you sound. He was definitely somewhat serious.
Well, again, I mean, some things strike a nerve. Also, I've asked Chris DiStefano to come on Marty, Jerry, and Terry. We've been in contact a lot. I was a little upset he didn't. I thought he was going to come on yesterday. He didn't come on. Didn't tell me. So it's okay, but that's fine. He's a big star. I don't care.
I am a big fan of it.
I'm a big fan of him, too. I think he's funny. But
I also think Nick and KB are very funny as well.
Let me tell you something. That's a guy I don't want to be in. I don't want to be in that at all. I will watch from a side. Nick and KB are funny as well, but that's something I don't want to. Comedians they'll get
good,
you.
yeah.
They're smart because they're not just like they can plan things.
But they
was wild
the thing
though.
Is they don't need to plan.
No, they don't.
Like that was all off the cuff.
He
was mad. He was definitely a little.
He was a little upset, but then he did get going. It was like the Pat McAfee thing was funny because he has tweeted about like.
I actually think I saw something this morning that now he is going to open for him.
So maybe Nick and KB got him Pat McAfee.
Yeah, they booked him.
All right, let's talk to Lewis. Final Four. What's going on, man?
Hey, yeah, I'm just calling to let you know, Marty, that you're not alone. Us NC State fans, we fucking hate Carolina too. Fuck them. Fuck Roy Williams. He's
Fact.
easily as hateable as Coach K. Let's not forget the institutional fraud, the fake classes that were just swept under the rug because NCAA loves it, Carolina, even more than they love Duke. Fuck UNC. Hanging up and listening.
I agree. Where it's like, all right, Coach K, Marty shtick off. All right, it's off right now. Okay.
I'm still gonna take what you say with a little grain of salt.
Okay, but it's off.
Go ahead.
Coach K, some of the things he has done. I mean, like when he gets sick after games, when he goes to
He continually get sick when they lose. Never any illness when they win.
To me, the funniest thing is Coach K is Dave. Anytime Dave something happens, he just goes to his shoulder. That's what it is.
You should need to pull that one out at a different time.
What?
That's not bad. You got to pull that out.
Yeah, I got to pull that out if something else happens. Because Dave is also
Just
going
me and
against.
you powwow and it's whatever, but you got to pull that out.
That's true. I mean, it is though. That's what every guy does too. Where it's like when you suck at something real bad, it's like, man, I wasn't feeling my best today. but like, yeah, he does some super. But he's on a pedestal because he's been coaching for 40 years, and yeah, some of the shit he's done is corny and shit. But like, he's the best. Big Cat is so. Big Cat's in shambles. He is, and he's told me he's in shambles. I didn't.
He's on Coach K tilt.
He said, today?" I don't want to ruin his thing, so I don't know if he said it out loud yet, so I won't say it. But it's just some of this shit's funny. But like Coach K doesn't like Roy Williams did some fucked up shit. And what about
the thing I disagree with? Coach K is definitely more like unlikable than Roy Williams. Roy Williams is like relatively likable
because he wore Jordans once.
No, he's just like he's just like a nicer guy.
I hate
just in general.
Everyone's like, "Oh, Roy Williams is so cool. He danced in the locker room."
No, that's not.
He wore Jordans with a suit.
Half the coaches dance with the team. That's
everyone. Does.
He's a nicer gentleman than Coach K is. Just in general.
Yeah, sure. I would actually, John. I'd like to ask him his opinion because he got to talk to him. Sit down for a second, pal.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, I just want to. We were talking about no sports. Don't worry. We were talking about the Stefano thing yesterday.
Oh boy.
Well, first of all, I want to give our takes first, and I want to hear yours. And also, you should never have a beard again. You look beautiful.
Look handsome.
We talked about that. Yeah, you look handsome.
I don't think I do, but I appreciate it.
You look great. All right. So we said I'm a big DeStefano fan.
I am as well.
I've been
stand up for sure.
Instagram DMing him to come on Marty, Jerry, and Terry nonstop.
Cam, real quick, the socks.
Yeah.
Not even close to the same socks.
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
It's
is it a Nike?
You have on a Nike.
It's a Nike Elite, and then actually nice
pink,
sock.
A Nike Elite and a pink Argyle sock. So
Yeah.
Not even in the same ballpark.
Not even close.
But okay, go on.
All right.
DMing DeStefano.
DMing DeStefano, come on Marty, Jerry, and Terry. He said yes, but he forgot, I guess. Fine. Love him, doesn't matter. But then I saw the clip. So he got upset that KB said, "What are you opening up for Pat McAfee?"
I have not seen the clip, but yes, that did. Judging by what he was saying to us, it did seem like that's what he was upset about.
And so when he got into your room, calling Nick looking like Portland, funny. Saying that KB is
looks like a broke Gary V.
Funny
Funny joke.
But then he seemed like he was actually upset.
He definitely seemed like he was actually upset.
So So he came in fire. Like you guys weren't even recording it, right?
Everything we talked about is on. Like we didn't talk before. Like
he walked in.
Well, it seemed he just sat down and that was that.
Mike's. We didn't like pre-talk. Mics were hot. He came in. That's what he went with. I see both sides of it.
I do too.
I see. I mean, we often talk here about how Nick, KB, Sass, like that little gang, you don't even know if they're fucking with you. You don't understand what you're doing. And I understand you're coming in for an interview. Because the Yak does that. They pull people in. They've done it before. Gillis kind of got, like, not upset, but Gillis was like, what the fuck was that, too?
They make you feel kind of dumb sometimes.
And you're like, I was coming in for an interview. What the fuck is this all about? So I get, it's like one of those things where it's easy for me to be like, just, it's part of the joke. Like, who cares? Because I know them very well. And I loved it in KB. But I also can see if I came in to do an interview and I'm like, what the fuck was that?
And you're big on your own too. Like you don't like he's big on his own. Like he doesn't need to be doing yak jokes in his head. But I understand your side too. It's like, dude, just go along with it, but we know them.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're this guy coming in, it's like, oh, well, what the fuck is this? Like, I was just coming in to go on your podcast.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I mean, the Yak does that. They kind of just grab people, which it works well. But like, no one else could do that. You can't just grab someone and they walk. Be like, hey, get that person in here.
That is true.
And like, you don't usually do that to guests. So I get both sides. There have been times where I was like, we've had a guest come in like annoyed, and I'm like, now I gotta fucking win them back before we start our fucking interview.
I will, but yeah, I mean, imagine we just took Judd Apatow out there, and it was like, hey, come on,
pop
Big
in here
Central.
real quick. Like,
they're going on Pardon My Take after. They're like, all right, well, what the fuck is this? Now they're all rattled and shit.
Yeah.
I understand both sides. You're right.
It is.
They're doing their funny show, and he's like, I don't need this shit.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I love Chris. So I think he also was, because like he's even different than if you're a true guest, you're kind of ready for everything. I feel like.
Yeah.
He's like a friend of ours at this point, so he's like just kind of coming in, like being like, I'm just going to hang out with the fellas, and then it's like, I'm kind of getting attacked here. Again, I haven't seen the clip, so it did, from what he said, it did seem like the McAfee thing was what got to him. I don't know what else.
You want to see it?
I don't know, because it sounds like it's going to be awkward, and I don't like watching.
I'd love to see the clip. Yep, let's see the clip.
What do you got?
Oh, no.
Oh, do you want to play slap wheel?
Ooh. What's slap wheel?
You just have a wheel and then you slap each other.
No, dude, not at all.
Oh,
Why would I want to do that? And I'll come again? No, thanks. I don't need to come. What do you guys? This is nice, dude. What are you guys talking about?
We're about to do some lines off this gold plaque right here.
Yeah, we got 1 million subscribers.
We're about to turn off the
YouTube.
cameras and do some fucking
great,
some
dude,
bumps,
right?
some
Yeah, we
fat-
actually want to destroy it if you're strong enough.
punch good.
No. Punch down. No. No. Punch good, man. But
All right.
look at you guys, man. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like your face.
Hey, look,
You got
funny
like a
guy.
blo-
Here we go.
I have a comedy.
Funny guy.
No, you have a blogger face. You look like Portland.
Yeah.
Like
Which
a
one?
Portland, you know what I mean?
Maynard.
The guy that like defended Will Smith. Like you're like one of those idiots.
Yeah.
Like, oh, his jokes.
Somebody talks about that about like my girl, I'd be going crazy.
You would. You don't have a girlfriend, dude. No way. No way.
He's got rickets.
You're fucking no. No. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
No. He's got rickets.
Whatever you want to do.
No.
All right. Oh,
What are you
dude.
doing? What are you doing
Yeah.
in here? What are you in here for?
Doing KFC.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck yes.
KFC show, folks.
Love that guy.
Nice.
Come see me in Indianapolis, April 8th, ChristyComedy.com.
All right, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You white
Yeah.
piece of
Ah.
shit. All right, have a good day.
All right, thanks.
I love you
Chris.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Chris.
Oh, there we go. We got you a laugh track. You couldn't hear it, but
You opening for McAfee?
I wish. Fucking that guy. You look like a dumb Gary V. A little bit. You know what I mean?
Fuck, I didn't ask for crowd work.
Like a bullshit Gary V.
you. What do you do for a living?
You try to have a joke where I walk out, but it's just like you look like an asshole. You know what I mean? Like you didn't make it in Euphoria, like one of those guys. Just a dummy. No, I would love to get on Pat McAfee's show. I was tweeted at him 100 times. He never wrote back because he's racist. That's what I say.
Yes,
He's
we wrote
racist
back.
against his own people.
Yes.
And people say I look like him.
oh, you got another laugh track going.
Here you go, dude.
Yeah.
Killing it. Thank you.
Right. Send him off with a laugh track.
I love you. Bye.
Thanks, Chris.
Bye.
Go follow Chris.
He was more the aggressor than I thought he was going to be.
Yeah.
So the Yak is definitely a intimidating show. You come in here, there's fucking 12 people in here.
I don't like going. I don't go on.
And-
I'm scared to go on myself.
So I can see him coming in being like, I'm gonna throw punches, but he was more the aggressor than I thought he was gonna be. I thought he came in here and got kind of bagged on. He definitely was throwing punches first, and I think KB was sticking up for his boy Nick because Nick got made fun of a little bit.
Yeah. The only bad thing, he did the joke when he was leaving.
Yeah.
That was the only thing, and he heard it, and he's like, okay, what the fuck? But yeah, he came in like a comedian. I think he was felt like 6-on-1 right away.
I mean, you come in here, you absolutely feel like you're under attack. I think that's set up that way. They intentionally do that. They come in and it's like the cool kids table. It's kind of like fuck you, and then you kind of don't know how to react, and it's disorienting. So but he threw more punches than I thought. I thought he came in and like he was immediately under attack.
Yeah,
that was not
he
what
went
happened.
after Nick.
Yeah,
right
he
away.
did go after Nick. Yeah,
But that was funny. I see both sides.
Yeah.
Wow, that was nuts.
No, the way I didn't see the clip. I didn't see the McAfee part where he like left and came back in.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't.
That's what I was like, all right, he's upset.
Yeah. He was definitely rattled by that.
And also, Pat McAfee answered him this morning.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I was like, KB booked him. McAfee.
I think that was Kevin. Kevin said on the show, he's like, I'll text back.
Well, shout out Chris. Go see him. He's fantastic.
He's great.
Very, very
funny.
as fuck. How you been though?
I've been good. How about yourself?
I've been great.
Yeah?
Been great. Just,
You changed since last night, or I like how your suit doesn't match either.
what do you mean?
Like your jacket and your pants don't match. You're not in
I didn't even notice that.
It's great.
Big Ev, that doesn't surprise me.
See, the first thing I said.
You thought Marty's been sitting here in the same suit with the same socks on. How long have you guys been doing the show for?
30 minutes?
The
The first thing I said when I walked in, I was like, he wasn't wearing the jacket when I walked in. I was like, what's with the pants?
I gotta.
The pants are nice. Where's that jacket from H&M? Little sweatshirt jacket?
Yep.
Yeah, is it?
Yep.
Is it actually?
No, it's from Zara.
Sorry, yeah.
Same thing.
Classy H&M, we call
Yeah,
it.
same thing. But yeah, I mean, hey, I gotta get some horses and coins tonight in Pennsylvania. We're going to where we went.
Oh, you're going. That's right. I saw that.
Yeah.
So not Pennsylvania, West Virginia.
I think they lied to me.
We went to Charlestown, West Virginia.
Oh, okay. It's Morgantown, Pennsylvania.
Morgantown, So wait. We have casinos in fucking Charlestown, West Virginia, and Morgantown, Pennsylvania?
I think so.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they're picking us up in a Hummer limo.
At what time?
2:30. I'm gonna go do some coins and horses and play some black rat.
What is? I've seen a lot of the Coin Boys. I've watched some of the highlights. You guys won what? You had a 4K spin last night?
4K spin last night.
Do you have a 40K spin recently?
So we were two coins away from the $40,000.
Oh, okay.
So this game on Barstool iCasino, if you are in the states, you can at legal states you can go play it. It's like so you get horses and then you get coins. It's very easy.
But what explain that to me. What does that mean? You get horses and you get coins?
You spin, and if you get a horse,
okay.
it's a slot. You get a horse, and then a coin on the slot comes up. You get 3 of them. You go to the mega game. No matter what whatever your dollar amount is, it could be 20 cents. You're eligible for the $40,000. It was $100,000. Someone won it. Now it's back to 40. If you fill up the entire board, you get 40 grand. If you fill up one thing of the board, you get the minor prize. And it's tough because on stream, we're like, we want a minor. It's bad. Wouldn't say that. But then if you do 2, you get the major. Like we hit the major yesterday. It was $1,200, which is fantastic. But if you get 3 of them, so we were 2 coins away from 40 grand. It's fucking amazing.
2 coins away from 40 grand. I'd rather be 100 coins away from 40 grand.
Yeah, me too. I wish I'd never got close.
So you play this? You're gonna play this live tonight?
I think we're gonna try and play it as much as we can live tonight. But it's like we did an event and give 20K away. We're gonna ride horses. We're gonna
ride horses.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride a horse.
Like a live horse?
Yeah, a real horse. And then we're gonna play.
You're not gonna do so well with that.
No, I'm gonna wear a helmet, and we're gonna play blackjack because we play blackjack on there. But the best part about our casino, they're live, actual live dealers.
Right.
And we talk to them, like yell at them, fucking say good thank you to them. Like there's one dealer on our casino that's an asshole. Every 21 he gets, he laughs. He goes, "My bad." It's the worst.
No.
Yes, it was funny because I thought it was just me. Frank the Tank came in and said, I just learned how to play blackjack, but this guy keeps laughing at me. I'm like, I know that guy.
I want to punch him.
It's fucking odd. But then there's funny deals. Like last night we were playing roulette, and the guy goes, why does that guy have a check? Is that the Coin Boys? And we just go back and forth. And then we found out there was drama in the spinning, the girls that spin the wheel. There's drama behind there. Girls don't like each other. You get in the lead.
Come on.
It's awesome.
Dude, we got to get a little reality show.
That's what I'm.
Are they all in the same place?
All in the same. They're all in Atlantic City.
They're all in AC.
Yeah.
What's that show like? What is it? Below Deck?
Yeah.
That in like a casino.
My dad's boss was on Below Deck.
My dad loves that show.
Yeah,
watches it all the time.
I watch my dad's boss's. There's a documentary on them. It is one of the craziest documentaries I've ever watched.
What's it about?
It's called Queen of Versailles. She calls herself the Queen of Versailles, and they just do a reality show about their life. And he owns Westgate Resorts, with all of them, so he's worth billions of dollars. And they just do a whole thing about their life, and it is fucking crazy. They're building the biggest house in America.
Where at?
In Orlando. It's crazy.
Yeah, why don't they just build the not biggest house in a place that people talk about?
Can you type in Queen of Versailles house?
Dude, why would you build the biggest house
in Orlando?
Build the second biggest house in Malibu. Build a house.
Why would you go to the one place in Florida that's nowhere near a beach?
It's
crazy. Filled with fucking Disney people.
18.
That's insane.
18.
To build a nice house in Orlando is a fucking lunatic move.
I said the same, and it's like
building a nice house in Atlantic City. It's a fucking shit town.
It's 18 kitchens.
What are you talking about? What are we talking about?
It's good. Yeah, Zal, that's it. This is the house. It's fucking crazy.
Why? You know, it
looks like a hotel.
When you fucking put your address down, you still have to write Orlando, Florida, so no one's gonna think it's nice.
Bro,
it doesn't matter how fucking you could build the fucking biggest house in the history of the world. You could build a fucking temple in Orlando, Florida. When you write your address down, you still have to write Orlando, Florida, so everyone's gonna go, kind of a scumbag.
I agree. I mean, it's the biggest privately owned house in America. They've been building it since like 2012.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking
They're gonna
crazy.
How old are they? They're gonna die by the time it's built.
He's like 86.
What?
Maybe.
Building a house in Orlando is like a drunk idea that you come out of a buzz and you're like, wait, never mind, that was dumb. To work on it for 8 years is fucking nuts.
Wild. But yeah, hey, it was good talking to you, pal.
Great talking to you guys as well.
You can keep going on your way. I know you were walking around.
No, I'm not doing anything.
All
I'll hang out.
right, hang out.
I don't have anything to do till 1. I can go.
Let's talk to some people then.
Okay.
Zach, how we doing, baby?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's going on, dude?
Just calling. Wanted to get your guys' thoughts on the top 4. How would you rank the Final 4? A lot of people would put Duke at 1, but North Carolina can't be far, and neither can Kansas. I guess the number 4 team would be clear Villanova. I'm going to be honest, I don't have a read on this Villanova team as far as betting goes because I bet against them against Houston, but I still feel like that was the right bet because Houston couldn't hit a shot. But I don't know, just like to know how you would rank this Final 4.
Yeah, I like to call the Big Ev's fucking.
He just won me over because I've been saying that all week. I'd bet Houston over again.
I think you got to go. I honestly think you got to go Duke, Kansas, and it's a toss-up of Villanova.
So I looked at the early lines, like they basically played out like they did all the scenarios of what the lines would be. Duke, Kansas would be Duke -1. It was Kansas, UNC. It'd be Kansas -4.
Yeah.
And then it was like Nova, UNC was like Nova -1.5.
Yeah, so I'd go Nova 3, UNC.
So I guess that's what like the odds are saying.
Yeah. Have you watched any of it? Honestly?
I've watched not a ton of it. I watched a good amount. I've had fucking weddings the last 2 weekends.
Oh.
We had our live show in Boston 2 weekends ago, Friday night, wedding Saturday, travel Sunday. Last weekend I was in New Orleans for a wedding the whole time. So I've seen here and there. I watched the St. Peter's Sweet 16 game with a priest for the wedding. He was all jacked up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I was at a bar Friday night for the rehearsal dinner. And the priest came up to me. I don't know why. And he's from New York. And he's like, hey, St. Peter's is up right now. I was like, what? And we gotta go find a TV. So we went to a bar. He was in his priest shit and everything. We were going nuts, hugging.
Only if he knew you. It should be around this guy. Fucking priest. Look at that shit. Let me read this real fast. Dudes, we have to have a serious chat about your bathroom habits. It's time to quit shitty, scratchy toilet paper and switch to Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes are extra large flushable wipes made with plenty. You use Dude Wipes?
Of course I use Dude Wipes.
It's fantastic. I never really knew about wipes because I always like, oh, it's going to make my asshole wet. No, it's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
It gets
I
everything.
use Dude showers. I use Dude everything. I'm a dude guy. I'm a fucking dude.
I like the ones that you can wipe your face with too. Dude Wipes will change your life. Your butt will thank you. You'll never look at empty toilet paper the same way. You can find everything at Amazon or Dude Wipes at Walmart and Target nationwide. Go to dudewipes.com. Use code PIX20 for 20% off your entire order. That's dudewipes.com. Use code PIX20 for 20% off. Let's take another call here. You ever been to well, you were just in New Orleans. Never been to New Orleans. What should I expect?
Oh. You should expect a lot.
I mean, it's work. I'm doing, like, I need Duke. Like, I'm going to all the college basketball stuff, but, like, that Bourbon Street's crazy.
Bourbon Street's crazy. Dude, I went to Bourbon. So I was there from Thursday night to Sunday night. And Thursday night I got there. I was hanging out, and, like, it was a local wedding. So it wasn't a destination wedding. It was people from New Orleans getting married. So we were hanging out in, like, the local spots, but I was staying in the French Quarter. So I went out on Bourbon Street that night with 2 of my friends, and we didn't really go like bourbon, but like we were out there like 4 a.m. and it was still fucking We were just kind of walking it.
Yeah, I heard
grabbed a drink to go and kind of just walked it, and it was still chaos.
Oh, isn't that the one? There's like one of 4 places you can walk on the streets with alcohol.
Oh, you could, yeah. It's not just bourbon. You could any bar in New Orleans. You can walk in, grab a beer, walk out. That's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Literally insane.
But it also doesn't make sense why you can't do that everywhere.
I don't get why we could do it here during COVID. Remember that?
Yeah, I think they were just trying to keep restaurants alive so people could go get takeouts.
But
it makes
difference? You're doing it inside, you can't do it outside?
It doesn't make sense. If I'm an adult, this is another one of my things I advocate for is you should be able to drink and drive.
Oh God!
Not DUIs. No, hang on, Za. If you can fucking
Za just shit himself.
If you can pass a breathalyzer, like if I'm driving a half hour and I want to have a beer on a half hour ride, I should be able to have a beer. If you pull me over, I'm not blowing a .08. It's my first beer of the day. If you're gonna pull me over and I blow, then arrest me for DUI. But if there shouldn't be open containers.
I mean, that's a dicey game you're playing.
That's a dicey
game
I
you're
have
playing.
faith in my fellow man. I think they can be responsible. And dude, you know how many times I've been in a rush to get to a Bruins game? Been like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna get to stop at a bar beforehand. Wish I had one beer right now. That'd be great.
So you just want a nice beverage on your drive.
If you're heading to a destination where you're going to be drinking, might as well fucking start revving the engine a little early.
Just one freebie.
Yeah, I'm not saying get behind the wheel drunk. I'm saying if I can pass a breathalyzer, I should be able to have a beer in the cup holder.
You're the only person that actually want to die.
Bro, I've been fucking advocating for this for years. Dude, there was one time we drove down to Mardi Gras in college where we were trying to plan. There are some states where the passengers can have open containers, and we were trying to plan our route to drive through states that the passengers can. Connecticut was one. I think we lost it after that. I think immediately there was nothing to connect.
It was tough. Oh shit. No, that's fucking. You're ridiculous. Let's take a fucking.
I'm gonna run.
All right, I'll see you, pal.
Peace out, fights.
Sean, how we doing?
Yo, what's up, Marty?
What's going on?
What's happening, Big F? I live down here in New Orleans and have always been a big college basketball fan, and my bucket list was go to March Madness. And I'm trying to figure out if I should buy tickets to the game. Upper levels going for like $350 each, and I'm a Virginia fan, so I don't have a huge stake in the teams, but I don't have to pay for any travel expenses or lodging.
So you're asking, like, do you think you should go?
Yeah, do I fork over the money and go to the games Saturday? I don't really care about Monday night.
I think 100%. If everything's paid for and you have to pay for the ticket and it's $350, like I think it's like this is something you can talk about for like I was at the Duke UNC Final Four, coach. Like no matter if you don't have any interest in it, and I think the Final Four, no matter what, is like a cool experience, right?
You know, I'm definitely I vote yes. I'm a big spend money on experiences guy.
Even if it's
you remember it forever. Like it's and I mean you can always go place a wager on the Barstool Sportsbook in the state of Louisiana on either side, and all of a sudden you got some rooting interest in the game. But no, I mean I remember like it was when the Mets were in the World Series. I almost like bought a ticket and just went to the World Series.
Yeah, that one was tough because I wanted to do the same thing, but because I don't like the Mets. But it's like, you know what? It's a World Series that you're not going to get. But yeah, I think you should go, Sean. Especially it's not like Indianapolis, even though Indianapolis is a pretty good spot for it. It's like this is New Orleans. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I live down here. I can walk to the stadium.
Oh yeah. Get over there, Sean.
Get there.
You won't. I think it's something that you look back at in a week, a year from now. You won't regret spending that money.
Especially if you're there. You're not buying flights because buying flights and hotels gets expensive, especially that weekend. You're there. Fucking go. I'll see you there.
All right, I'll see you there. Thank you.
Vito, how we doing, Vito?
Yo, good. How are you guys today?
What's going on, man?
Not much. So I'm a teaser guy. Like that's what I like to bet on basketball and football is for teasers. So I took Kansas and Duke just because I could move the line. So I feel like Duke's gonna try to win big. So make some extra money on that. And then I took both overs because all these teams can score.
I like the Duke UNC over. That one I like. I could also see the Kansas one going over.
Added 4 to it. So do you still like it at that point?
What'd you say?
I added 4 to it because I did the teaser.
Yes, I actually am okay with adding 4 points. 100%. You should also, if you're in Arizona, right?
Yes.
You should bet on the Barstool Sportsbook, and Big Cat has a can't lose parlay, and it's money line Duke and Kansas. So if you have that bet too, you could also get that at a better price.
Oh, okay. So double up my money.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I like it. No, yeah, I could see adding 4 points to an over is like it's still a lot.
The Balternates.
The Balternates that we've hit plus 700s on and shit like that.
I mean, if you think about it realistically, if the game goes over, it's pretty likely it's going to go over by a few. Like obviously it does happen where it goes over by 1-2 points, but
what's the amount of time it's going to be one?
Yeah. If it goes over, there's a good chance it's going to go over by a few. So if you like it, go after it.
Oh, I'm life's too short to bet unders.
Yes,
Unless
exactly.
it's Army Navy.
Amen, brother.
Love that, Vito. I fucking love it. Thanks for the call, man.
Yep, you're welcome. You guys have a good one.
Vito seems nice.
Did you see Big Cat's tweet, Marty?
What is it? This fucking guy. I actually asked him. I was like, dude, I'm trying to get like more Duke stuff because I have a bunch, but like I want like funnier ones. He gets his shit so fast. I don't know how.
Honestly, this ain't even a shot at Duke. North Carolina just has like the nicest colors. I'd love a nice North Carolina hat or shirt.
I mean, if you're not a Duke fan, you can
Carolina just beautiful, like the
admit they have
beautiful
best
colors.
blue.
They have the best jerseys.
Kansas is pretty. I like everyone's jerseys, honestly.
I don't mind. Kansas is the same colors as my high school, so it's a little. I'm used to the blue and red.
But yeah, I mean, this is going to be the best week because this is Dan's nightmare, where Coach K's finally leaving. It's like Aaron Rodgers leaving, but his last year he says, I'm going to win, and he wins. It's the same thing for him. He hates Coach K. Coach K's going to ruin him, and I'm going to be happy. I'm going to drink his tears, and he's going to be upset all weekend while I am just the happiest I've ever been in my life.
I just think he's put himself almost too
in it.
Like he's been on Coach K tilt. I think he got on Coach K tilt too early.
Sweet 16.
Like I think he got desperate too early. I think was the problem, and now you've already used that stuff, and then now he's just in this cycle where they're in the Final Four.
Just a full circle, real quick.
Boys,
how you doing, Portland?
All right,
Nick Central.
So Nick Central's back. We went through 2 minutes. We went through the whole DeStefano thing.
Oh yeah.
So we know how it is. Like you guys pull on guests, they're probably like, what the fuck?
That's what I think it was. He didn't quite understand the show, and that's like kind of pompous of us.
Where it's like us, where we're like, just it's Nick and KB, don't worry. But we did watch the tape. You didn't say anything.
So Big Cat was like, yeah, well, I thought Big Cat knew him. Like a little better, and he was like, come in here and tell a joke. And I was like, yeah, funny man.
Yeah.
And so like that's what I said. But like I was more mad because I didn't think of calling myself the city of Portland.
That was a funny joke.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, like that was good. And the mad Gary V to KB.
Yeah. No, it was all
and KB was also like standing up for you. He was like, oh, you open up from Pat McAfee. Funny.
That was funny too.
Also, I think it was all funny. I think it was just
on Twitter now.
You got the gig.
I said KB booked him.
Yeah, he got the gig. But I think that he came in and was just like, I feel like 6 people are ganging up.
Yeah,
on me.
I definitely get it. I'm not blaming him whatsoever.
No, but it was fucking.
The thing is, he's funnier and more successful than me.
Yeah,
so,
and I think that's also what he was getting at too. Is like, I don't need this shit.
Yeah,
but the whole interaction was fucking hysterical.
Yeah, and he went into KFC a little bit heated.
He was upset.
Oh, we just saw that clip too.
Yeah, he was very upset.
That was something.
No, it was something, but I'm happy he got the gig with Pat.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah,
that's good to go on that show. You know, good for him. So.
And he made Babe singular. I don't know if that's his thing or he was.
That's his thing.
Okay.
Yeah, his podcast. Yeah.
All right, the goons got to pull off a little bit.
Pull off. But yeah, so you're good. You guys are all good, I think.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I love being made fun of.
I think you do.
Yeah,
I do think that.
And so no, and it was cool coming from him because like,
it's also he's very funny.
Very funny,
and it is you two like. like I think John said, it's like you guys get like in that area, you don't know if you're getting made fun of or not.
For sure.
You know?
And like if it's towards you, it's probably genuine.
It's usually.
No, but yeah, I'm happy, and I'm pretty non-confrontational guy.
Yeah.
And he could beat my ass.
Oh yeah, he's
a big guy. Yeah,
big boy. And it was like I do like that he was funny. Like you could tell he was mad, but he was still funny the way he like before he left. When he came back, he was really.
Yeah,
he was getting a little.
I think he felt like we were like trying to say something behind his back, like with the Pat Mac. But it was more of a joke. It wasn't a joke towards him, really. It was like just in Indianapolis. Like,
Indianapolis.
Yeah, but it's what it. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're good.
Yeah, thank you, boys.
Good stuff.
You have Duke. You have Duke winning this. Okay.
I don't know if anyone
Play the
knew that. Before we get to our picks, I want us to. Big Ev's doing it right now with the water. We're staying hydrated and energized through this tournament season with Body Armor Edge. From the makers of our favorite sports drink, Body Armor Edge has 100 milligrams of caffeine, 1,000 milligrams of electrolytes to keep you going through another crazy tournament. We need it. We need it all season. It's been the best. They just came out with 2 new flavors, Strawberry Slam, Watermelon Wave. Watermelon Wave is my personal favorite. Push through the highs and lows of the tournament with our favorite sports drink plus caffeine, Body Armor Edge. Find Body Armor Edge at 7-Eleven or order on Amazon. If you don't know what Body Armor Edge is, you're living under a rock. Go get that right now. Okay.
Before we do picks, Mincy asked if we could share the Hogs to the Cause link.
Please.
Of course.
I'm putting it in the chat right now.
Of course. We're 9,000. We're 90 grand away from the goal. It's good. I make fun of Mincy, but because I know I can and we have a relationship. But like, it is a cool. The Hogs for a Cause is for, believe it's children's cancer.
It's pediatric, I believe, cancer.
Is that children?
Maybe
yes, that's children's.
Is that what that
children's
means?
cancer?
Okay, well, okay.
I actually just one of my cousin's like best friend, his kid walking around Disney, his back hurt, stage 3 cancer, fucked up, 4 years old. So it's like this hits home for a lot of people. It's fucked up. It should never happen. So go donate some money towards it. Brandon Walker, $250. And PFT commenter.
How generous of PFT.
251. Wow.
251. Thank you, PFT.
PFT, thank you for donating.
Very generous.
251.
So much more generous than Brandon.
Very nice of you. Wow. I didn't even know Brandon donated. 251's a lot of money. That's amazing. But yeah, go donate to that. I'm gonna be up picks for me today. I'm gonna be running around. Mincy's horrible.
Yeah.
He's so bad.
He's consistent.
He's minus 24 now. Holy shit. 25.
20, I would say 24 is generous also.
He's bad, man.
Oh, man.
He's bad. And, like, he makes me look good at minus 10. And I've been having okay weeks. Like, minus 10's an okay week for me.
Think about it like this. Minus 10 is over the duration of a month.
It's really
It's
good.
like you lost a unit every 3 days. That's not
awesome.
horrible.
Yeah. So, Big Ed, what do you got?
So, NIT, love this play. A&M. Just I don't care if the world's going to be an A&M. They've been by far the best team in the NIT. They've been blowing everybody out, especially in the second half. They've been coming out and just demolishing teams. So give me A&M -4. I'm going to have 2 NBA plays. 2 trends that have just been working. One, the Pistons, I think, of dogs have been covered like 16 in a row. Like something crazy. So Pistons +10. Auto on my card. Also, I'm going to have the Bucks +2. The Nets as home favorites are 5 and I think 22 or 23 against the spread.
Wow.
At home, so just give me the Bucks +2. That's the card.
Wow. That's nuts.
Both of those are I've just been like auto fading the Nets as favorites and then just backing the Pistons as dogs.
I just got
they
A&M.
pretty much always are.
I literally just have A&M tonight.
I love A&M. They might be. I haven't done the card's been weird. I haven't done a best bet video in a little bit because I just haven't been wanting to force it. A&M might get one out of me today.
5 points. Xavier
A&M.
Xavier is in played themselves out of the tournament. A&M should have been in. They have everything. They want this game so bad. A&M -5. I'm waiting for all my bets for Saturday. There's no show tomorrow or Monday. We'll be in New Orleans. It'll be Barstool Radio at Walk-Ons, right, TJ?
Yeah, I believe it's 5 to 7 Eastern.
Yeah.
4 to 6 local. Dave, Dan, others, guests.
Yeah, it'll be Dave and Dan, whatever guests, and then if they pull any of us up there, we'll all be there. Walk-Ons New Orleans.
Produced by me.
Produced by TJ. Shout out TJ getting back in the good graces of David Portnoy. But yeah, you're right. I got to save that take of Dave as Coach K.
Yeah. You got to hit him with it at the right time.
Yeah, and I won't. You know I'll hit it at the worst time and no one will listen to it.
Yep. 'Cause you can't even do it in like the it's almost hard. Like Barstool Radio would be the place to do it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Because you can't do it almost in like in the realm of like a gambling stream.
No.
Because there's too much going on.
It can switch right away.
Yeah, it's got to hit like right.
Yeah,
it's got to be
you know
direct shot where it's got to be a direct shot where he has to respond.
No one clip this. No one tell him what I'm saying. Everyone in the chat, I'm pre-planning a joke like Rico.
Yeah.
It's not even a joke. It's just what it is. That's just exactly how his entire career at Barstool, he's done what Coach K has done. He wins. He wins a lot. He wins a ton. Very successful. When he does lose at some points, he comes out with an excuse. All right, that's Pick Central. We will be back on Tuesday. Appreciate everyone listening and also shout out.
Wow, so the next time you sit in this seat, we'll either be national champions or they won't.
I will be.
Regardless, Coach. By the time when you sit in the seat again, Coach K's career will be over.
That's sad to think about. But on Tuesday, I will sit here as a champion. That's Pick Central. Yak's up next.